And I'm Jenna,
And this is Behind the Treatment Table.
where faith, wellness, and real life meet.
Jenna, do you want to go first?
I will start.
Okay. So today we're talking about Christian women in the health and wellness industry. And I think where we want to go with this episode is just kind of like a random talk. Just we don't really have bullet points or like anything.
Yeah.
We're just gonna free yap it.
Yeah.
We do that best.
Yeah. Yes.
So, I think the first question, or like how we want to slide into it, is just like, what has your journey been so far being a Christian in this industry?
Yeah. So I think I said this in the first episode. I struggled in the beginning to really see like, okay, this is where I'm meant to be. This is what I'm supposed to do. But how do you want to use me?
Yeah.
And like I touched on the whole playing my worship music in the studio and all that. There are certain things in my job that I question sometimes if I'm like meant to do or supposed to be doing as a Christian. And I still don't really like have the answers to that. Like the bikini waxes and the Brazilian waxes, I kind of like I'm hesitant on that.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now I do offer bikini waxes. I don't offer Brazilians, but that is something that's like, I don't know, I feel like if you're not a Christian, you don't think about like that's just part of, but
it's hard to like, especially in our industries, what is right and what is wrong in God's eyes.
Yeah.
Because like he tells us to like take care of our temples, and not really saying that like waxing is like, it's just hard to like, that is hard.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of what we do is a form of self-care. And I think that's something that we're going to talk later on another episode, like self-care versus whatever, not self-care. So I mean, waxing I think is definitely a form of that. I know because for me personally, like that's just something, if I'm like, okay, I need to pick me up, I'll just like go get my eyebrows waxed. But as the person doing it, like, is it right or wrong?
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Yeah. Because like God could be calling different people to different things.
Yeah.
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 I think too, like, it's hard to even ask God those questions.
Yeah.
Because like, well, if it's bringing me income, and that's just a whole other thing of like, well, sometimes we do have to just give up what we want to do in life. Because God's way is obviously better than our ways, but it's sometimes hard to give up what we want.
Yeah, sometimes I get in my head too because I'm like, okay, if I'm questioning it, does that mean that is there for a reason? And so
yeah, I've had points like that too, especially with craniosacral. I'm like, because a lot of people think it's like witchcraft or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, is this like what God wants me to do? And like, I know it is. And like I've said in the last episode, I've literally had a pastor like try to like renounce it off me and like rebuke it off me. So I'm like, that's not really how that works.
Yeah.
But it's just all so, it's hard.
Yeah.
Life is hard. That's what I'm learning recently. Life is hard. And sometimes and you may not know for a while. That's another thing. Like God's probably not saying no, he's just maybe saying not yet.
Yeah.
With like what you're trying to like ask him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that goes into like like I said, I don't do the Brazilians right now, and I've had a lot of people ask me, and I'm always like, eventually I will. But I'm like, I haven't made that push yet, and I'm like kind of waiting on like some type of confirmation, like, okay, go ahead, you can do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, part of that, just to be completely honest, is like we learned it in school, but we didn't do it hands-on because I mean, you just don't do that in all the different schools. Like, because we actually had like real clients come in. Like ours was kind of like a studio. I forget what they call it, but it was like a studio and a school. So maybe I'm just not like fully there yet. I'm not like 100%
fully
confident in just offering it, and like never done this before. But
that's like this is like totally random, but like it's still on topic, but it's still off topic. That's like me and like hot stones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not to the point yet of like using other things. And like, someone came up to me the other day and was like, they really want hot stones, but like they didn't ask for them. But they like complained about it that I didn't do it. But I'm like, you didn't ask for them. And then like, whoever told me about it was like saying that it was like a complaint. I'm like, no, that's just a preference. If you don't ask for it, I'm not gonna like. I can't read your mind.
Yeah.
But I just like, I don't know. I just haven't gotten to the point of wanting to use them, or I just like don't feel the need to.
Yeah. Huh. Because I've been to, like I've said, multiple massage therapists, and I've had some that use it like without asking. I've had some that don't use it. I don't really care either way if they do it or not, but
people like it. I think maybe this is a bad thing. I'm gonna charge you for what you get.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not like that. Like because in our industry it's very easy for it not to feel like work. And then it just, you get thrown off because you can't separate work and your personal life.
Yeah.
And I need to separate mine. I have to.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to separate that sometimes. And so sometimes when I feel like I'm just giving, like, where's my share? And like that might be selfish, but also like know your worth.
Yeah. Yeah. And like it kind of just made me think, because like if you use the hot stones and you don't want to, that's going to make you not enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I guess for me at least, because it's different owning my own business, I can do whatever I want, which I mean it sounds like you pretty much can too.
Yeah.
But that's where like it's so nice to be able to just be like, I can't think of something specific, but like in a facial, like there's so many things that you can do and so many different types of steps and machines. And for me, I'm not going to do all these things that I don't want to do. I'm going to do what I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you want to please your clients.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. But like, I don't want all the big fancy machines. I don't think that they're worth it. I mean, there's probably some that are, but that's the one thing I've had a lot of people ask about, like steamers, like, and I was
actually thinking about that because I saw this other girl that was like friends of friends of friends that's also an esthetician, and she was using a steamer, and I was like, I don't think they use those.
No. We had one, Taylor and she had one, and she never used it, and I was like, let's keep it because I might want to use it. But then I just never used it. So we got rid of it. And I've just realized it definitely has benefits. I'm not knocking anyone that uses one or anything. But for me, it's just like part of my facial schedule, and it's not worth it to me. I don't need it. I don't need to use it.
And I think like working at the salon I did work at, they taught me a lot like of like self-worth, and like you need to charge what you're doing. Like you can't wear yourself out, like, because you're going to if you don't charge for what you're worth.
Yeah.
And so like I kind of forgot where I was going with that.
Oh gosh, I had something too.
Squirrel.
Oh yeah, like charging what you're worth. Taylor taught me very early on, like, you can't do like discount, like, oh, it's your family, I'm gonna give you 50% off, and like blah, blah, like all the things, because you're gonna get burnout. You're not gonna be charging what you're worth, and it's gonna be, you only get clients who are coming when you have the discounts and all the things. And I still do them, but I have like other reasons why I do it. I don't always just do them for clientele.
It's fun just like to interact too.
Yeah.
Online.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. And just like, I know everything's so expensive these days. And like, it's just the truth.
It is.
Like,
it's awful.
Everything's so expensive. I'd rather you come to me for, let's do $10 brow waxes instead of going and getting one for 20. Like, I'm not, again, not knocking anyone that charges that much, because you should charge what you're worth. But every once in a while, it's nice to just be like, hey, I got this promotion going on. And because I've had people come in and they're like, they've said that like things are just so expensive, and I look out for certain discounts and things, because I like to do stuff for myself, but everything's so expensive. So it's nice to get that feedback and be able to just do that. But like I was saying, Taylor told me very early on, like, you can't do that. You're going to get burnout, and you're only going to get people that come for the discounts. And I definitely learned that. When I first started, I was very like, oh, okay, you can't afford it, well, that's fine, just come in and I'll take off $20. But then it's like, whoa, when you really think about it, I just used that $20 worth of product. You can't do it. You can't do it.
And like, I definitely have been like, I've gone to a point of burnout with it, because it's like, then like I was saying, like, it doesn't feel like a job. It just feels like, just and it's weird like how much it affects you, because like from our standpoint, like, it kind of does sound like we're selfish, and we're like, that's totally a thing, like, people do overcharge for stuff, but unfortunately, like, I don't set my prices, so sometimes I do get burnout because I know what I could be making, and I'm like and it's hard. It takes a toll on you mentally, but I know what I'm getting and where I'm at right now. No one else out there would do the whole setup we're doing, and I know that. So it's like, why would I move? Or why would I leave? And I don't know. I honestly I've been up and down with like just worth in it all. Like, that's probably one of my biggest like troubles through all this journey, is just like self-worth in it, because like I've said before, like, I really didn't have the best support team in it all from like my church and like stuff like that. But it takes a toll on you mentally. It really does. And where God comes into that is just like, I know my worth, but like, where does God want me? So I'm like, and I pray about it almost daily. I'm like, God, where do you want me? Like, what do you want me to be doing? And I'm still here. And that's great. And that's fine. Like, honestly. And I really do love where I'm at. But it's just like, sometimes I go into work and I'm like, God, like, ugh. Seriously. Seriously.
And I think it's hard when we like want something for ourselves, but it's just not time yet. And I think that's just anything in life. But like, I want all of these things for my business, and like, my own building and my own place, but it's just not time yet, and it's really hard to just be patient. But
and I think it's hard for me too, like, not knowing where I'm gonna live in the next 2 or 3 years. It's like, because that's what was kind of holding me back, honestly, from like looking other places, or even just like, well, I love where I'm at now, and like, that's okay to stay there. And because I was like, well, I might live in another state next year, but I mean, that's just a whole in itself of like, I don't know where I'm gonna be living in the next couple of years. So it's just like, I don't really, do I move and make a new whole clientele, or do I just stay present and build where I'm at? And I'm really at the point of building where I'm at. Because I know, like, I would not be able, like, I know how much they value me, and
that's important.
And I know they will let me do basically whatever I want.
Yeah.
There's just one little hiccup, and we've talked about it before, and they know where my mind is on it, and
yeah,
it's hard to navigate.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a hard thing to navigate. I think just like wanting certain things, which I kind of just said that, but just like wanting certain things for yourself and like not being able to get there yet because you can't control. Like it was a really big struggle for me when I left the spa. I didn't bring any clientele with me because they were all tourists that came through there.
Yeah.
So I didn't build a clientele. Like I made great money while I was there and a great experience, but when I decided to be like go out on my own, like I had to build it from scratch. And a lot of people have to do that, but yeah, it's just not easy because it's like, okay, I'm in like right now I'm in Hagerstown. If I decide one day I want to move my business to Martinsburg or wherever, like how many people are going to travel from Hagerstown to Martinsburg?
Yeah,
probably some, but it's hard to like go back and forth.
Yeah, I've thought about that too. Like, let's just say like we do like end up moving to Frederick or somewhere out there. Like, I'll definitely make more money out there, but like I'm gonna have to build a whole new clientele. And like I signed up for that knowing what my boyfriend wants to do with his life. I literally signed up for that.
Yeah.
So and I have no, honestly, it is what it is. Like I have no like, I know what I'm gonna have to do, and I'll just build it again.
Yeah.
It's not.
Which that reminds me, and you can cut this out if you want, but so you're licensed in PA.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you have to renew your license?
Every 2 years.
2 years. Do you have to do any like continuing education?
Yeah, it's. I actually need to look at this again. At this moment, I cannot tell you what the hours are. I remember looking at my cranial sacral class this year and knowing, oh, that's enough hours. And then I just need, I think it's 3 hours of continuing ethical, whatever. Okay. I still haven't done that.
I was just curious because so I'm licensed in West Virginia and Maryland. West Virginia, you don't have to do continuing education. Really? Maryland was the same way until apparently like now. Yeah. Taylor actually is the one that told me. She was like, "Did you know we have to have 6 hours of continuing education?"
I feel which like PA is way higher than that.
It's so weird how every state, like West Virginia, you have to renew your license every year, but no continuing education. Maryland's every 2 years, but now you have to get 6 hours.
Yeah, well, hairstylists now have to take continuing education. The girls at the salon,
Maryland,
the salon I worked at, Carly told me that a couple months ago. I'm like, it just sucks, honestly.
It does. Like I don't understand why we have to do that, but
like, don't get me wrong, it's good to get to learn more, continue more. Yeah. But at the same time, if you're in your own business, you already have to pay more taxes. Yeah. Then you have to do continuing education. Like, it's a job that like is always just like, honestly, you don't catch up. Honestly. Yeah. And that's like the only thing pushing me, like, not pushing me right now to like go out on my own is because I'm like, I don't want to pay those taxes. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Like, I like my taxes being taken out just for an employee. Yeah. I don't want
that is a big thing.
Do that. Yeah. I feel like yesterday I was at my boyfriend's house and his sister was like, Trump is like, he's doing something with, I don't know, something with, he's taking funds from like some careers or something or schooling or something so that everyone is basically equal. I might have that totally wrong. I don't know, but that's what I understood from it. I don't get into politics. Conspiracy theories, yes. But like, yeah. Politics, no. But I was like, that's just so interesting. I feel like more like trade schools and trade work needs to be like higher funding. It really does. Yeah. Because yeah, NASA's great and all, but like, did we really go to the moon?
No. Absolutely not.
Like, seriously.
I'll stand on that.
I'm standing on that too. My boyfriend and his family are talking about astronauts that, did you hear about that?
Like recently?
Yeah. Like in the last week.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there like, and every time I say anything conspiracy, my boyfriend's like, seriously.
Brandon's the same way. He does not get into any of that.
And like we've talked about before, I think it's because of their jobs. Their brain is just like, oh, like it's just, yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
But I think at this point we should just name this podcast like Random Yap.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think we have it anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
No, not really, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I was just sitting there and I was like, y'all don't want to know my opinion. And like Ben's mom was like, I just think at the end of the day, it's just, if you love Jesus and you're going to heaven, it doesn't matter. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It doesn't matter. And then his sister's looking at me like I'm stupid and I have 5 heads. And then Ben's just like eating his dinner like, please shut up. I'm like, no. Sorry. No, you're good. I'm like, no, I think that like we didn't go to the moon. No. Like, we might get canceled. I don't even care. I don't care. You think do you really think the earth is round?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't like to get into that one.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut my mouth on my opinion because people are literally gonna be like, Maddie, you're dumb as a box of rocks. Like you. And the problem with me is like I tell Ben this all the time and he's like, no, you need to have facts. I don't care about facts. I really don't. To be completely honest, I don't care about facts. If God puts it in my heart and it sits right with me, yeah, sure, let's go with it.
Yeah.
And if God's like, then I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know. I really just flow with my intuition. And I feel like as a massage therapist, that's just like, that's just me.
Yeah.
So like facts, Ben could give me 1,000 facts. I'm like, okay, well, that's from the Rockefellers and
this is from Jesus.
Yeah. So which one are your which one?
Yeah. No, I get that. My brother is like really into the conspiracies and I like never thought he'd be one to like, I don't even remember, but it was like a couple years ago and he just like started talking about something that was going on.
Yeah.
And like how it was a conspiracy and I was like, he's just not the type you'd think would be like into that. And it's so funny. He stands on we did not go to the moon. Like he's so funny when it comes to that.
Yeah, we should have him on the podcast.
Yes.
Like, let's talk about it. Because my mom gets really into it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes where I'm like, Mom, okay, maybe it's a little idle. Like maybe like she will like stand firm on it, which is great, whatever. Mm-hmm. My sister like is just like, if it happened, cool, whatever. And that's where I'm at. I used to be really into it, and now my mom was like, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, and it didn't happen. So now I'm just like, if it happens, like, what am I gonna do about it?
Yeah.
If it does happen, truly, what is Maddie Williams from small town PA gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Like,
that's what Brandon says. He's like, why do you think about all of that stuff? Like, it literally doesn't matter. We're just these people. Like, it does not matter.
Yeah. And I'm like, I think, like, Ben's right. No, you shouldn't idolize it. But it's also just, like, it's fun to know.
Yeah.
And it's just, like,
that's how I am.
To know.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm idolizing it or anything.
Yeah.
And I was actually having a conversation about this with a client. But, like, she was, like, a friend before client. And her husband is also in the industry that our boyfriends are kind of in.
Yeah.
And so she was like the same way. He was like, he does not like talking about it. Like, he is like I don't want to say her name, but apparently her husband was like, girl, like, if you spent as much time on Instagram looking at conspiracy theories as you do, or like, I said that wrong. Totally said that wrong. Let me think. If you would spend as much time as you do looking at conspiracy theories on the Bible, like actually reading the Bible, like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, girl, he might have a point. But like at the same time, like, it's just fun to know.
Yeah.
It's fun to get into. And yeah.
There's so many too. There's just so many things.
And it's like once you go down one rabbit hole, you go to another rabbit. I don't know how I got on this rabbit hole the other night. Don't know. But I was on TikTok and I found this, I wouldn't even say it conspiracy theory, theology, theory, maybe you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And it literally blew my mind. And I was like, because you might want to look this up, but like, where in the world did the first divorce happen? Like, where did that come into the bloodline? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And then it was like, have you ever heard of Lilith? I was like, who the heck is Lilith? So then I looked up, I was like, who is Lilith in the Bible? And they were like, something about, which I've heard of this book. My mom's actually read it. It's called the Book of Enoch. Apparently it was like one of the Bible, the chapters that was taken out.
Yes. Yeah.
And I told Ben this, and he was like, Maddie, the Bible is the Bible is the Bible. And I'm like, yeah, but, and I'm like, that's a whole other thing. The Bible could have been switched. Or like, it could have been messed with. It could have been like, how many years? Like, don't get me wrong. I trust the Bible like I trust everything in the Bible. But like, there could be some things taken out.
Yeah.
There really could be. And anyway, back to this. We have gone so off topic from what we were going to talk about. It's okay. But like, hey. But in the Bible, Lilith. So apparently Lilith was apparently Adam's first wife. Okay. So Eve wasn't the first female. Lilith was. And God made both of them and to be equal. Well, then Lilith went on a rampage and was like, I don't want to be equal. Like, I want to be like, kind of like a Jezebel.
Yeah.
Well, I want to be like my own person. So she left the Garden of Eden. So like now she's like a demon or like whatever. She like basically like Satan just like fell from God. And so that was like where like the first divorce was. And then that's when Adam went to God and was like, God, like I'm lonely. Like I need like a companion. And then that's when Eve. So I mean, hey, maybe women are the issue. I don't know, but like I sent it to my sister and she was like, whoa.
Now you're gonna make me go home and go down a rabbit
hole. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, I don't know. I just love like deep theology, like theories.
Yeah.
I just like find them so interesting. And there's this guy I watch. He has this podcast. It's called his name's Taylor Welsh. I was actually listening to him this morning before I got here. But he's too smart for my own brain to wrap around some things. Mm-hmm. Like I watch one of his videos and I'm like, I need to go touch some grass. Like that was just like way too much for my brain.
Yeah.
But like, he deals like he talks about like witchcraft, like covenants, like generational curses, and just like the one I was watching this morning. And I feel like when you're like, oh, I watched this and like I watched it all, people are just like, oh, so you believe that? Like they just assume you're just like, and I'm like, no, that's not it. I just like to watch it just to like, what if it is true? Like I'm not like idolizing it. I'm just watching it because I'm like, bro, what if that could be true? And the one this morning was about I forget what it was called. Something about time travel. And it was like, I forget exactly what it's called, but it was something about time travel. And I was like, whoa. Because I've heard other things about like we have discovered time travel. But again, you're like, where does that fall in with God?
Yeah.
It's like, where... It's just, conspiracy theories make my brain just like want to explode.
Yeah, there's so many, and I always get caught on it on TikTok. Mm-hmm. It's always TikTok.
Yeah, and then like they want to take away TikTok. I'm like, but why?
Exactly.
But why?
Yeah,
because like Facebook, like it'll take it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how we got on this topic. I really don't.
I don't know either.
But no, I don't think it's like a bad thing to like watch conspiracy theories as a Christian. I really don't.
Yeah, I think as long as it doesn't consume you.
Yeah.
Like
I think and even like as long as it's not like witchcraft or like and you can still watch stuff like about witchcraft, but like like how it's bad.
Yeah. I also like I always catch myself watching, like I'm a very big like true crime. Mm-hmm. Like I'm always watching true crime documentaries. I'm just like, or anything that's based on a true story, I'm on it. Like I want to watch it, even if it's just like a movie like based on something real. But like the Jeffrey Epstein documentaries, like I'm all over those.
Yeah,
because I think it's, for me it's more so of like a empathy thing, not for him, but for the for
like
the survivors,
victim.
the victims. Like I don't know, it's what I always feel when I'm watching it. I think that's why I want to.
I didn't really get into the Epstein files that much, just because honestly, like, I kind of knew about, or like my mom had talked about them way before. Like, we didn't see the actual files. That's a lot of files to go through, and I'm just I obviously care and, like, you know, have empathy towards the people and whatever, but I'm like, I just don't have time. Like, again, what am I gonna do about it?
What
am I gonna do about it?
I haven't, like, I don't really go down like rabbit holes with that. I just have watched like all the ones that are out, like on Netflix, Hulu, all that. Just crazy.
I always joked that I'm like, I'm gonna be that really crunchy mom. Like, if Ben would let me, I would totally homeschool our kids, but I don't think he would let me.
Oh, I plan to. Yeah, for sure.
I wish.
Homeschool or private school?
Christian school. We've talked about, because we both went to private and then public. And we've talked about, we think it's good for kids to, it's okay for them to be in Christian schools from like kindergarten to like middle school. But like, we're both really glad we went to public school in high school, because it really did throw us into like the real world before actually like throwing us. It was like, because my sister, when she left, she graduated from private school, and it was like throwing her into the wolves. Like, they called it the Shalom bubble. Like, they just shelter you so much, and then when you get out into the real world, you're like, it's like culture shock. So I think that's probably what we're gonna do with our kids. I might homeschool them. Like, if I like, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. Like, if I like have like a kid that is preschool age, and then like a baby still at home, I'll probably homeschool until like the last one is like ready for school.
It's such a big decision. For years I always wanted to be homeschooled, but like my mom just couldn't do it. Like, she worked full time. But like now she said, and she also never, like, she always agreed with like going to public school because of the like socialization and stuff. But now, like, she'll say if she was raising us right now, we'd be homeschooled. Which she works in the public school, so she sees everything, and it's just like,
and it's not even like the fact of like conspiracy theory, like Rockefellers, you know, like lying to us and all of the school, whatever. But it's not even the fact of that. It's just the fact of like, even in Christian schools, they don't tell you reasons to not do something. They just say don't do it. So then that creates shame and stuff like that. Your Bible class in Christian school, even in high school and middle school, I think should be on how to deal with stuff in life. Not just like the theology behind it. I could have cared less about that stuff back then. Like, I feel like there is no reason for a kid that has gone to Christian school almost her entire life to be failing Bible class. There's no reason for that. I almost failed it, and my sister almost failed it. There's absolutely no reason for that to be happening. And even all the other teachers were like, our Bible curriculum is just like odd.
I think the curriculum is like a big thing, even like in public school. There's just so many things that I'm like, why are we not teaching kids these things?
Have you used like algebra, like what, like a squared?
No, absolutely not. I could talk all day about that. Like,
I truly believe our school system should just be like certain things up till like middle school. Not even that. I mean, hey, let's go all the way to high school. Just like random basic stuff needs. How to take care of yourself. How to have a relationship with God. Like, how to maintain it. Like, stuff like that. And then when you graduate high school, you figure out what you want to do, and they teach you everything. Or, like, and I say that lately because I didn't know what I wanted to do until I was whatever. But, like, I don't know. There just needs something just needs to be changed.
For sure.
Because it's just like, I know straight up, like, my boyfriend, like, he'll be able to help our future kids. I'm useless. I'm useless.
And I mean, I grew up in West Virginia. We're like second for education in the whole entire like last. Terrible. That's so terrible. I don't know.
I can't even like.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, West Virginia people are so stupid, and I'm just like,
There's a reason.
Honestly, yeah. I hate that I had to grow up being so stupid, but
it's just. And Washington County has that like no child left behind bullcrap. Like,
yeah,
no.
I'm pretty sure we did too. We still do.
Like, no. If a child is struggling, they're just sending them on their way.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
And then we wonder why our generation, half of them are stupid and don't do anything with their lives.
Yeah.
It's because they got lost in the system.
Yep.
I mean, I got lost in the system and I turned out okay, but like also not a lot of people are like hard-headed as I am.
Yeah.
And like driven when I actually do care.
Right. My mom.
Sorry. Go ahead.
My mom teaches middle school now, and she literally has kids who can't read the word "the." Like, it's terrible. She said she's never seen it so bad. She's been teaching for like 12 years, and she's taught like literally everything from like 5th to 12th grade, and she's never seen it so bad. Kids that can't read anything at all, kids that can't write their own name, like,
oh my gosh,
in middle school, like 6th and 7th graders.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like, it's.
I mean, don't even get me started on vaccinations. And this,
oh gosh,
this could get us canceled in 2 seconds. But like, again, I don't care. It's so weird how every kid is different, and that's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Working at the daycare, we had some kids that were like, they were just like, and they were 2 years old, and then other 2-year-olds in our class, I was literally doing like pre-K like sorting and stuff with them.
Yeah.
And like, I can tell you the kids right now, just like they were just there. Like, you could just tell they were there. And then there was other kids that like couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And I was not joking, but like, this is just like how bad it was. Like this little boy, I was doing like pre-K like stuff with him, like honestly like almost math. Mm-hmm. And he was like 2, and yeah, I'd have to help him a lot, but like, and he loved doing it. Like, he just loved to figure things out.
Yeah.
And then there's this other little boy where I saw him a couple weeks ago, and I don't think his mom recognized me, but I texted Lacey about my best friend that also was a teacher at the daycare. Mm-hmm. And I was like, remember that little kid that would like, he literally was like, we would joke that he would cuss you out in gibberish, because he was just like if he got in trouble, he would just start rampaging. And we're like, he's probably cussing us out. Like, he probably is cussing us out. But it was like, so
he's probably
funny.
Learning it from home. That's the problem.
Yeah. But like, it's just crazy how everyone's different, and like,
it starts so young.
Yeah. And like, what is the only thing that like,
yeah
make it make sense? Yeah. Like, vaccines and all these people that have come out and are like, oh, my child was fine until they got this vaccine.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, okay. I think I've told you this before. I don't know. I really don't know if I've told you this. I'm about to go get my work phone. I actually don't know where it's at. I think it's upstairs. I don't even think I brought it down here. But I saw this thing on TikTok, and I was like, okay, I have to like make sure it's legit before I go spreading it. The word pharmaceutical.
Okay.
It is translated in the Bible to pharmakia.
Okay.
In the Bible, pharmakia is brought up as witchcraft.
I feel like I might have heard that before.
That blew my mind. And I'm like, if that doesn't wake people up,
yeah,
this world is doomed.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Because like, it's in the Bible. Mm-hmm. Cause I ChatGPT'd it. Like, I was like, what does pharmaceutical like translate to in the Bible? And it like broke it down into like pharmakia and like all this stuff.
That's crazy.
And I'm like,
yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things that are like right in front of our eyes that we as people.
Yeah.
just don't want to believe.
Yeah.
Or don't care to believe or see.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And I think, like, I've always struggled with, like, okay, but, like, where does God come into this?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just, like, the truth is always going to come out. Always. And as long as you're not, like, you know, worshiping the ideas and the truth, you're still looking at God and, like, worshiping God. I like to believe that he would like us to know the truth and for us not to turn our eyes from it and be like, oh, whatever. Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like, Jesus flipped tables. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Like, when something was wrong, something was wrong.
Yeah.
And, like, that's how I feel about, like, all this conspiracy stuff. Is like, the truth is going to come out one day. And it's up to us to see what God is doing.
Yeah.
And bringing to the light and bringing the truth.
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, I'm not saying everyone needs to go on a deep dive of conspiracy theories. But, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a type of, like, hypocrite almost spirit in it. And just, like, I don't know. There's just something in it of not knowing. It's like, it's kind of like the la di da di da, like the person that's just always like, la la la, everything's great. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I know.
There's just something about it where I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people, like, because we're women, I mean, it's very feminine. What is that word? Femininity? Why does that sound so wrong? Femininity?
What? I don't know what
like
you're
feminist,
trying to say.
Like being a feminist is just so, like, popular right now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, that's a whole other topic we can get into. It's just like church these days, it's like, where, because, like, the men are supposed to be, like, the breadwinners or, like, you know, like, whatever in the Bible times. Like, they're supposed to be the man, and then women are just supposed to be the women. So it's like, I believe that, like, as long as our men are doing their part and we're doing our part, you're supposed to be equal. And, like, I feel like this day and age is like, or not this day and age, but, like, the Bible times, or, like, even, like, way back then, it's like the men are supposed to do the work and, like, the women can't legitimately do anything.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the day and age we're in right now, it's like, oh, like, the girls have to do everything, like the women.
Yeah.
So, like, where do you think like that all lies with, like, with God?
I mean, I definitely believe, like, men, they're supposed to be the leader. They're supposed to, I don't know necessarily the breadwinner, but I don't know. I feel like it's hard because you, like, because for me, I'm not married, but, like, we're very, like, it's a very traditional relationship. Like, he makes all the money and he pays all the bills and, like, does all of those things, and he's the leader. And I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I feel like my job is more so for, like, extra money. I don't know. I think we kind of just fell into that. Like, that wasn't, like, the plan. But I, like, truly do believe that, like, I don't believe that it's wrong for a woman to, like, work and make money and, you know, be a boss and all the things. But I do feel like, I think how do I word it? I think it's supposed to be, like I said, and like you said, the man's the leader, but I feel like in these times it's fallen, like, very short of that, and that's not how people do it anymore. But I do feel like it should be that way.
Yeah. I know me and Ben have, like, talked about it because obviously I want to be at home with my kids, just because when I worked at the daycare, I saw how daycares and behind the scenes of it.
Yeah.
And I would prefer not for my kids not to go to daycare. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
Because I saw all the behind the scenes. And so, like, I do want to stay home with my kids. Like, I will work. Like, I will have a massage.
Yeah.
Like, but, like, it's not going to be full time. I can tell you that right now. And I think I was very vocal with that. And he believes very much in, like, a two full-time income. So, like, he really had to, like, change his, like, perspective on what his life was going to be in that aspect.
Yeah.
And, like, he knows I'm going to work. It's just a certain stage in life I might work part-time. And then, like, if I do need to step up more, I can work full-time.
Yeah. I think it just depends on the people, too. Like,
yeah.
I think you will be, and I'm in a position where, like,
we could do either or.
Yeah, like, Brandon, he loves to work. Like, he probably will work forever.
Yeah.
Not forever, but, like, a long time. And he fortunately makes enough money to where I won't have to.
Yeah.
So, but I know not everyone's fortunate enough to do that. It's just...
Yeah, and that's a hard thing to, just because of my experience with daycares and just, like, different things that, like, I've worked with children with. I think another big reason is why I want to stay home with my kids is, like, I realize how much parents being away can affect the kid.
Yeah.
And I was the one that had to deal with them bawling every morning, and, you know, I miss, like, we became their parents.
Yeah.
Like, they're with us more than their parents half the time, especially at daycare. And so that's a big reason of why I want to stay home, at least when my kids are little.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want them to be like, well, my mom was never home.
Yeah.
And I think, like, my mom was always home. Always, when I was little. So, like, I have that. And then I did get to see, like, how it affects kids when parents were never home.
Yeah. Everyone's different. That's exactly how I feel. I definitely want to stay home with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I've always felt like that's my calling, is to be a mom. So
yeah, same.
I just feel, and then, like I said, with just being fortunate to where I probably won't have to work, like, I just feel even more secure in that's my calling. But yeah, like, I wouldn't be able to just not work ever. Like, I'm still, I will keep my business, and I will, you know.
And I also learned that at the daycare, because towards the end, when I quit the daycare, I didn't want kids. I've always wanted kids, and when I quit, I was like, I can't even think about it right now.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in thinking about it, because I didn't even have a boyfriend back then. But, like, my sister would even tell you, like, I did not want kids for a solid, like, year after I quit the daycare, because I was just so, like, I don't want to put my kids through that. Yeah. Like, and I don't know if I can handle kids right now. Yeah. And, like, that's another big reason why I quit the daycare. Is I knew, like, if I didn't quit the daycare and I still worked there, like, I would never have kids. Yeah. I do not know how moms are also daycare or, like, teachers. Mm-hmm. And especially daycare teachers, where you are, like, changing their diapers and literally, like, feeding them by hand sometimes, depending on what age group you are. How you could do that all day and then go home and do it. Yeah.
Yeah. After being a nanny for 3 different families, I was just like, I think I have to not do this anymore, because it's gonna ruin, like, what I want to do for the rest of my life, pretty much. Like, okay. I don't know what we're gonna title this episode.
I don't know.
Do we want to call it cuts?
Call it cuts. Okay. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next week on Behind the Treatment Table.
Cut.
All about the healer. Greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty end up to the sky. Never wait upon the giver. He'll deliver like a dealer. To take her